37 40 44 4 055 37 40 44 4 obeshow no wasomo oye hair laundry enti unwi na aye dada ana usu say enwi we di ase enti na ye tode ne bo edin no say yes aye dada buragu so wu ntimi treat wo fie ma na nye kama pacho ma so na fakoma tribe said na obi so obeye wu am say minwi na ase aye kama say na wa hye wade tribe said for no Mr. Joyce medase pa ene ensem wedaba maso aye adwendwen ho hwa ne nkrata ne di ni nyina ba 1D1F a B plus and a B5 plus for one more enra mampani de boba ba kukum no ma mienu one more steel plant kese no a woko ebia no ma wo mo na wonum san de soso ball form say wo mo infiti phase 2 no ase no na obeti ani say wo mo ni aban mu na say other political parties ne bekasa na de yi company se wo dada na mu ya musimu de montuma akobo mu de ano enti yebebusa se sa 1D1F initiative ne sunonko a eda ene sen Dumso government cracks as B power boss exposes grid co and it say enkania na dundum no ana say yesi enka Dumso ne enka ne pre if say yenya ho emeka transmission bibi ye ni brofo twi na na ye beka enti preso no a ekoso na se na excuse na bi ni se obi pa akra no ontimi man ahoden no dodo a yehia enso na we si wo ma bi pa opani Fred o wari se pamucho enso na kofom but ye twen dia ye twi ina ma ahoden no de ese de ma ye de ema enti wo se won de wo kana kokoduro so penise be mansin so mu ansa no waham enti wo kana kokoduro so say wonu mu briefi minister for energy no owura omu briefi wiye omu anka no kre na anchiro so mamu wa misfire sa no peso kire enti yenye ne dai ye da senkane ani gina so ye dum ne kakra bia memenda bi kosia da bia na bibia si o ye maintenance work kakra ye nkasa mema mo nye maintenance work dada no se wo mbe ya announcement ye maintenance work kakra yetiase na we no aye hwere dodo se pani se hwere ase kakra bi hie kakra bi dum kakra bi so kakra bi dum eno ndie no ene ye ka no shut down KGL online lottery business to save job ekobia pie wo mani abre ene se nya nkwanhie ye ma me kai me 2003 ma me wo ye ntia ma me abotu ya nanka loto yasem ya ene ba be kan krata no so e de aba no na ene sen yenkum dwafo ni dwa but ayese NL pese wogu lotofo ni bi adwuma na wo de ma company ba akope meanwhile no ni ebi mu so wo contract chese ti se wo mu case study Alpha Lotto se Alpha Lotto won nkrata nyina a candidate general owura Kofi ose ame o ne sanye ene de NL for se omo nye sa contract ne ntum adani a board chairman and sign wonu a wokope no contract se Alpha Lotto wonu otoson ben adama lawyer for na kan chem say there is something called presumption of regularity ye yitotofefe wa for kra yesu amre kra yenim se once a oye MD no a oye face oye ye kan say agent ema mono there is something called agent principal relationship wodi na si wona de se obi ani ni deal a onim se nipa me ni deal ne kwan so ano no na since when NSS board chairman science na ya adwuma na board na wo ho make us dissolve all boards any board wo ho enti board ben ya mo sheda pese mu gu Alpha Lotto crash na adwuma no efise mo ka se wono wako tintim fidi opese na ade ne transparent enti watintim studio a wode ye ne draw no ogu NL ni mu ase hwan nanim se Ghana ha aban adwuma de ya ne yempese ebeye ne yie ankra opese adwuma wotua network enti opese o maximize profit ya waye bone ben eno de ehye fridge but de nkrata idi abe mo se mugu adwuma Alpha Lotto fo ne nuanom enum se 9 na e ka ne ho na enipa bebu 2 million ene omu nnwuma bebo wo na adan se KGL no wo ye n'adwuma yentumi mu obi adwuma me support si ebego obi adwuma KGL ontumi nya n'adwuma na alpha for no ntumi nya omadwuma ana ese se alpha go down ansa na KGL a survive ana enely. What is the agenda? Kosa yebisa no sisi ayi de menua ba na ya adwanto last week oba ya obi ebie nkane a ne nsem ne so asem ba ko kan ye no kra san ma me vim de to me kotodwem o say transmission lines no kra enko off prekompe enen so wura Fredo Wari aka say whatever is happening is not something or wasn't unforeseen brofo chesenya de a ni yenim se besie ni yenim last week so na ya kan say omo wa fidie bi obodi no ne wa ba mebusa no emu wa fidie bi nti se ba bi o na e ma problem a bera no na me kra me kan say oh te se wakọ operation room no won ne ye operation na di afidie na si so say redia na ate atom no se sa pepepe nti atutom wa no say ha no ana so kokọ ana che say danger na we nyina mu ahu na na di agi say o man no timi ko officer ansana o na no bie kisi pa onini first female secretary general secretary ma CPP ono no ne chairperson ono so yo ba a wo mu ani abere se wo mu revive CPP no. We are hoping that 2024 we'll see a better CPP putting up a better contest na ye hu change kakra anana na wo say akwaba
abasem no
ye dasia no pay and now Ura George Eyisi or your director of communications ewo Nadmo and one say any director of or your deputy director or MPP ana communications Nadmo na oda so ha o bere we so mo sesa o
na anya so director of minim so your deputy minister crying slating for deputy
oh there be o bere yi akasa
wakasa so we
onyanya ba bia she your excellency as you are penning down the deputy ministry appointment remember this mine remember this mine wa bere eja George wo boy adwuma wo Nadmo pa yakwa ba opani Nadmo de yafo wa omote say Jennifer Queen ono so Nadmo me ma wa chimete won ka che ye twan say Mankel Ebeba His Excellency Sam Piyali former High Commissioner to India Obeba na ye ni no atu ankomo nti Mankel onyembe yeze anke ye sha asate ye ba menyo e ba menyo boni mama akebi ai kwa kubu anye wo se me yadam fo boni uni se na wa send message se me yadam fo boni
ofa no
woni suban sa boy mi echire na me kama se na me saso ni mu obete ne due but
otimi umomo
uni anya no me ne den se adwuma di obi atimi me ameme yese me itimu mu bebire enye de so de mu ntimi me
oni Jennifer shia ha
udi mu ntimi me sa akra na me ni age nti kwaku uni anya uni anu no wo fun but me pe wo sa obi obesia be ka fun na me so maka bi a che no me pe wo sa me na any birthday nti me se nya me se o hira wo onya okese na da ache obire nya so mfaso kikikiki a wo ye se wo nya obire so mfaso da ache nem nam de behwe
eti kana ogokumazi
no na minimum no samete ne nka ache wo se ye make peace na na ye make no so bone so ba bone nkwan peace na na ye make no wo kumasi na wo akra ma mente won kan wai na me hwe se mepe UTV cake bi abrewa na se this way bi a na anope oni party office for no mabobobo bi sa team bread kra man se jai sa kwaku prince so ma team bread kra ba me de mema this way why say me si unu anya no me send you this way mum ye monkomo one district one factory na una adi kan ba ye se me sha ase wo so na so ma me nko Nadmo papa yi ho na won na fira bem na musa ne se one d one na fi senka NDC rep na ba obeka how is it different enye different bia nkrofo company no omo agigi aboso ye be ko election no omo kapa and na the case of B5 plus ye nim se omo ye na de ho adwuma dada ya ti B5 nka unam kromkrom ho omo signboard nti nura project yi ene said ye counting no na 1D1F no kire ye mu ne ye hu 1D1F nsunsanso ne impact de be ma B5 no
Yo, that's it. Obaya, Maminchia or Naminchia production crew. Maminchia, yeah, mame. Oh, yeah. Nanaya, Gentia. Many PRC, mom.
PRC, Nana, the PRC, Nania, they kind
More CPP, some kind minute CPP.
Oh, CPP, may will be at their first female secretary.
Food and Drugs Authority. More be on front expired products.
Okay.
Expired products.
Okay. I expect.
And for home. And then my own
Nana, when you mean more shame.
And for home, man. And then may your sweet. May your sweet.
Yeah, I'm say 1D1F, a dream pa and a penny and a don and a buy. A day abba. But yeah, cordon, I were way categories. Categories, no, say, yeah, what they started from the grassroots, say, be any hokra, but yeah, zoning areas, be so all the industry, beko, na, yeah, wow, near support too. India, no, yeah. From the scratch support the man no why factory or industry no into support ewo ho and there were another category so businesses challenge say bia me offer our company bi ewo ho oko Cape Coast ewo Amin Sangari ewo ho na Amin Sangari challenge that no here support no apply call 1D1F secretariat you was supporter you dey ma wo mo
and no stimulus package you know
good okay. So and e bi so ho so ne nana e na bi ewe no be agu enfie be say ni anya adwuma but abide the nhihye bi aba eye 1D1F nti obetimi atro krata akọ so person revival company no o the proposal no kwa 1D1F secretary baba inspect ni aboa amwatimi agina wona so kai say recently they support be called poultry farms be Kumasi so kai poultry farms big ones be no aban support wo mo and na ya existing a year omo person omo expand into areas be a omo ni typical example Kasapreko say recently yes omo wo Kasapin o se hifa baby be area ho omako be branch bi ho
Kasapreko company
oh
okay Kumasi na minim se omo
omo de bi ko be ho baby enti eno no Kasapreko ho bi anim se Kasapreko ho dada but am so omo hu se raw materials no bi o area bi a omo set ho abeye profitable a obetimi akobie branch ho obe assess the 1D1F policy support na ode ko bie wo ho a eye do Kasapreko wo ho but another Kasapreko branch onu take full advantage of 1D1F
okay
now enti wuntumi Kasapreko wo nti once I will take advantage no enye enkofo a wo Kasapin ni area ho no benya adwuma
okay
no onu so ni business no how about me maximize the profit amount because e be close to the raw material source and dubuna say then amode sano e bia enu so e ka hunti so bi can say oh we wo that the B5 plus ye nim say still company in fact the enra me hu here me there the presence of the honorable member of parliament for Ningo Pram Ningo Pram honorable Sam George
okay
Ningo Pram
Ningo Pram
yeah and president ne kasa mu so or acknowledge the MP in fact enra na mani age honorable minister for trading so acknowledge na say omo working together to get to where they are and all can say omo about 1,600 and above workers. The other says a B plus but what it means is take advantage of the support system bind the tool for 1D1F. And either for expansion and increase of and now can be say or the boba kukum no man
yes
until we and our sign got a sword for phase 2. And the phase 2 no may be fully 1D1F supported project. Ebi a phase 1 no ebi ana or the support to expand and then or the BB come. I'm here to get the full details. And those are the who company you can take advantage of the 1D1F ebe support too the odiako ani. Nti ye wo bia
I na nkasa the on scout for places or more raw materials near the adina.
Oh no yes idea no but wo ba say a private sector government partnership. 1D1F issue, you say one of the apart from say about tax incentives, somehow credit support. What it means, they say be a Bobisian our bank. Na bank say open 100,000 and now 1 million. Na bank say or commercial rate here 21%. And now 22%. A bank say okay, you better move on. So your supporter as part of 1D1, I buy for half of the costs. Now who investor and also for half to motivate you. And two, you bet me
oh, Kafra.
Sorry,
Kafra. The communication kakano na addistract. All right, okay. Say yeah, support system yeah. Another one I bet me am enclave be say we call come do area I will Cape Coast. Okay.
And I say we call we question kwanta was amankesi area honuma. We call set a factory e wo ho a buy ya no te say bia enclave. A buy e pese obi ebeye sa adwumei e wo ha because your raw materials bia e wo sa area honum. So and you be set to ho fruits ni normal ho be juice factory e be ma in support with 1D1F you be ma tax incentive for maybe 5 years ni normal. And no be motivate the investor. And I say Ghanaian partner no okokope obi eba no your partnership e was our enclave na yeah the support no man. These are the things that we are doing now. And I mean so can say about 76 1D1F projects are ongoing. Factories are chassis because you take advantage of the 1D1F way policy.
And I complete here because
about 76.
About 50 has been completed.
Yes, they say make operations. Yes, about 139,000 reports. Workers are omugusu. About 232 at various stages.
Okay.
So, and my first term, second term now that is the way I best support. 232 nina at me ejina woman so.
Me that say.
Mebunu ejuma.
Ora Georgia is.
Nanado nyamenka ne ho.
Mamini His Excellency Sampi Yali, former High Commissioner to India and Church of Abetanasi. Say, Mango. Good morning.
Morning.
Apo mwe.
Yamunadum.
You akwaba. Onwa efe wo.
Dem hu.
Na wa appointment bi na Asia India High Commissioner na o Ghana na.
Via moko baby so.
Mango onwa efe ododo. Enyim da na ekweku ni birthday ya. Kweku bo ahe.
Hey.
Your boy Kweku bo ahe. Hey, what's Kweku your cause trouble?
Kweku am na open me be so mampen.
It's Manko Yanko echi e kan ne da program ya.
Igwe.
Say offer we feel gwen so who say how correct offer why you busy na communication work. Wo de Manko ya na am waka papa of bia bro. Oba steady. Nana said owura yisi cheche mu ide de mebusa ne say hopefully unemployment rate na beba for.
George di onim kasa o. Oye so know the figures na wurewurem na dwen ye. Wunni hope. Who hope say we buy a second term.
Okay.
But any guaranteed.
Okay.
Into no time my MPP beba power no. Almost say omo be see factories every district. 1D 1F.
Okay.
Woman can be about to say obi your friend is saying government be ma obi support obi be fafa no so obi so afafa or say government
say private sector driven. So I say PPP no.
My dear private sector driven krampo. What I say the way omo kan no ma yenya hope no. Omo kan no te say de woman kasa na disike ba be wurem. Now investor no kra bia de ketua bi ene beba. But say nya sa na ayi kan no. Wo kokwaji loan krampo no interest rate ni ade e beboa incentives omo kan e wo ye loss ni nyinam. so okoye investment or GIPC law incentives no wo ho obi a be investment organ bia no o incentives
enya fe wo be share one policy
obi a say ma obi once we ye wadwen say obeye a investor obe would sika be baba be share your country no would a project be baba be share incentives wo ho ma what am I say 1D1F is a special project na ni aim ne say obeye den wo be unemployment of the, and the migration, even migration to the main thing, migration to the center of Accra, Kumasi, a creative problem bebre amayen. And it was one of the reasons that government castle by 1D1. Yeah, was CPP. Was it CPP expire when you muche? Who expire a year, a day expire it me yes, dry bones shall get up. Elijah.
Yeah.
And you know, the point is that 1D1F no, the main was to deal with unemployment. Maybe I CPP je
who say omoye
na mpacho they deal unemployment in kwala na jenja akwa ho nkofo wie school omunya adwuma nye e de be plan ho de bia onwu ya de me kan say ye plan o e na obet yes yo ye launch 1D1F ha e na yes ye ko ni say e de plan na da ho e na ye de be ka say district ABCD within a period of maybe 2 years as I say ye nya your friend is saying 1D1F 20 30 sika say ye so wo masene mpo sika say e na ye de so wo masene na Ghana ye nyina ye nim say we e na ye den sika say ne ye de ye plan e da ho ne yetimi amake ehun say government aye ade anaso wonya ade 1D1F de e ade ye good project say de bia me de me kan say na na ado de mpapa papa machi ne de ono ye socialist because 1D1F a CPP program Kwame Nsroma ba emutimi hu ayi industries that was spreading all over wa kan na ye me de say obeje party card because who history was it at the point of the resource ebe feed the industry no. And that is what exactly Kwame Nkrumah. And I believe that is what exactly the president wanted to reignite and also person what deba. But mommy enye ni ye na enye den emwaye. Because ye who factories no. E bi answer work a B5 plus. The B5 plus is say wo hodada.
Na me ma ono share no na on cheche policy
because ade si hodada.
Oh nana.
Asempa na me
hodada.
Yes.
Na so e bi omo pese omo tremu. And so
any woman can't say one because you're working. This is the first time I'm at in church. When you're adwuma no onye niye. Because it's so timi church mu na Ghana 40 I say
secretariat ankasa wo ho.
Ghana 40. Me kwa me nim secretariat ho.
Oh yeah, 1D1F secretariat. Me boy yeah,
it's secretariat ho. I saw mo ye more education bi kwa me mo project bi e wa Asante Mampon wa me pese omo ye de omo ba boa me.
Na wono de na resource ben pa na ye common ho.
Oh,
raw material ben.
Niema bebre wo ho e bi kwa na me twi bi firi Kumase de aba. Ana me bi kwa mpa me set up garment factory. From Koleya omusua ye friend say ade pam ne ade ne yetimi apam ne ma ede me ade ba ko eda mani so no yetimi apam ne ma ne a export ne nkrofo ehu Ghana for ye ne ma ye den ye betimi apam with good styles
okay
ye wo Ghana for mutimi pam beautiful suits omo pam ne ma bebre bibi sa no e bia na me wo bi sa me pese omo boa me into education no enko as say education ni etimi ko ni etimi hu stages 1D1F ye nyina ye betimi aye den ateki advantage of it na employment mo atre because me obi seti ya bibi along sade no na ye betimi de nkola na him because nkola ni PW school a wo munya adwuma nye because they say na de ba akokora me so eye ya na TV ne kate no honorable Sam George o say omu they at 40% capacity. The 40% capacity now no afa 1,600 people, which is good, which is very very good. But adeba ko kan won say electricity nti timi nko manim. On so free investor say wo mra no ma meye adwuma na onya sa impediments na problematic because adwuma omu ye omu dija ene hyehe etwitwa metal omo hia power pa me pese me call power situation but say oka bibi so kan me na me hwe no o say 1600 but they are omo ye adwuma as a capacity of 40%. Just enru 15 enru half kra nti eye sa na eye den eye problematic siese ye ya yenye ni yi o se ade ba akoso so aminua George kan ne say factories a ewu oni ahoden atete apansam so mutimi fa no mu ye ni yi ene de nka factories bebre wo ho ye betimi aye den a revive no no ebeye government betimi de ahye oko AGI ni ade betimi de ahye Ghanaian businessmen ye hia foreigners bebre Ghanaian businessmen wo expertise through AGI say companies ni bi wo ho agu na say meti say na president ebo Gihok MD na baso.
Okay, maybe of his lyrics.
Kofi Juma, yes. Yeah. So Fab company no. Why ni ye into or yes or offer good morning. Ya di ni be ko baby for na company ya. Esa egu no. Revive. And which is very good. Because Gihok atena ho and say akwa diverse teacher afa ha ye say omo ye nsame menye obi amenu nsame Kristo ni but me hu nsa omo ye bi se takai bottle no na ye me fe oti ase omo ye
ba petition kra na nsen wasese mo ama otimi export ya petition
that is the point asa petition crofo ka soldier for be from US Marines o mbenu ma petition wu ye no
I see
nkofo no nti onso wa ya ade
wa package
yes wa package that is the point
what China or Chinese so free Russia
that is it ebia na wo kan ti bibi sa na epesi ehu oti ase ebia se mu wo 3 stages companies na egu no musika na amagege amode agi loans ni ade na ye hu de amode aye no ese mutimi bi share sa companies ya egu ya yesesi yetimi revive
eye o mine de na
o mine de no
oh okay
yes o mine de because aye companies be go
high factory nti ma ye nya ni so ankra de nko
there be o mine de no so hia because say o ye ni mienu as I saw mine to me manage all more resources. O man ye betimi
a
as I see it me my dear see it me in the private sector need to me ye. Then in your call your friend is saying programming for stakeholders in the electricity sector. I dear back where bar up off your friend is saying the conference by the side no. Na me ya sa conversation no e buy no. Na fe de na me ra kra ho. Me ra ho because what the people were saying and as the discussions are now around they said as I see a privatizing ECG.
Oh, and again
yes, I'm telling our side this is on the side conversation.
Yempe
what you say
and ye jama PDS in seminar
na wo kan na me dey to so say aban intimi nya na what you say ebinum ka say call back to PDS na enye main conversation but on the side.
But that's outside sana about payment because last week you say almost say SSC review who say na because time now OPRC in review means upward adjustment
they can say almost say SSC
afi almost say in Kenya we have to pay realistic tariff so so crowd kind
that is the point
but I say any abre no say mo efficiency na afi
but you me ni ho bio nti me fa kasa mo nti asema me kan
wa wo ho da
and I be me twemo e say me free it the point is that ebia na comment I will make here na me dey to so say I say aban timi ye
okay na nkoya ankrankra na ba say o manfo no so ye suban ne ye ne ye enye ye attitude towards work enti aban de na enye ye
but enye you see aban de na see etimi ye enforcement
okay
because all private sector na say u ba adwuma 8 o'clock to 5 na say 8 we anuru ho a e de be ne besi ye be yi wadi we will lose your job. But you need to take a bind the for granted because a dear. A bind the young Ghana for ye dear. Most of these private sector driven companies, you know, a brofo dear. Who share your loss numa, or musica or munya cran, or mobile me a dang at the aqua. No more the aqua service, your loans, expropriation of capital, or more the backward. What I say, but yeah, say yesika, let's see it me a companies in it me industrialize with our own effort and with our own money. Sikane de Ghana. A dear. It me believe is a buy companies be a den a gu atitia pansana most of them no crano e bi wo ho a CPP for and na den e see
thank you Nana. mami ofanso emre mu bi wa edin ache but na wo kana na mpese me kwhwe MPP for manifesto no enti that way 2016 change an agenda for jobs so under main we say trade and industry paragraph 13 flagship industrial development initiative, one district one factory initiative. In collaboration with the private sector, the NPP will implement the One District, One Factory initiative. This district industrialization program will ensure an even spatial spread of industries.
Of course.
So they did mention private sector
but when you corrected me, I didn't have a problem with it. But I am saying, say, the 4 years and 4 years agenda no more can you. That is what
I'm
made me
here
point
to look at 2020.
No, but 4 years, maybe the 4 years in the
casa.
Yeah, Maki Obi.
And I'm can say district be
that is the point.
For even distribution.
I like that. When they want to that is what I am asking.
Existing factories and new
this is 2020.
There be 2020 there be George me
for implementing what is the
George for 2020 me ma obi o wa ban mu a ye ma 4 years.
Okay.
Your 8 years is not guaranteed.
Until you are assessing them on
yes,
the past 4 years.
No,
are you confusing us?
Results 2017
No, what they say yes or can law, no one can lawyer. Because district district Benya company in 2016.
Okay.
Yeah.
From what you are saying,
yes.
Look why anything can have a kind crab because what boy me.
Say evidence.
Because yes, evidence based because 2016 wo ba abem no wo ka kire me say wo ba be 1D 1F. Pacho brofu bi wo ho was evenly distributed across the nation
with the private sector.
Oh, private sector and the magiatum. But I am saying say evenly distributed. So TM argument
and Mr. George say is it evenly distributed?
Because the be honest all can say ayi e water madada.
They
are internal.
The brofo they become progressive. Because ayi nya e water
na rest na me uncle Uncle 1D 1F making progress.
Chidema when you be say ken. Ma ofasi otobofo.
Papa.
Utumuso ochechre nsem.
Yeah.
Na ma meti say wo ma me da menchechre mu mfian enuma wa besne kwana. Nche bia men sima dwendua wo bibido. Chidema wa ba ya argument work ken. E ba asam na wa ken. Ghana for the what say e peda BBC e won kwana fa bukum.
Yeah.
Echiyala otutu pensemi in a few eco book and also in collaboration with the private sector.
No. They had stated it in the book already.
Video no, book no
Oh, okay.
But videos the government will build them will build 88 hospitals now.
Okay.
You know, political communication is very, very important.
Okay.
And especially so if it's no or
okay.
Oh, yeah, important. Sometimes I'm in pain be what customer communicators no so abano abechim. You understand there's nothing wrong with that. Hey nana so watch say or say na de correct na oye ni ya na IBB wala watch
wa dia baby I me akwa uncle mpacho ni uncle please I doesn't know.
Oh my
God. On many years, we have seen complex industries before.
Okay.
If an industrial area here, one if it's here, yeah, one year match factory. In Chitias here. Nanu Kruma Sebu. And Kamana, we you Nalan. Near war. A Cebu lime factory.
Oh, really?
Yes. This area by soap on for cook and baby autumn could be the bone there silos be which is your near expansion again. Now, Ekotama, there's a whole area called industrial area.
Yeah.
Until I say, what you? I say, let's say in year. And I enjoy.
Oh, ayo.
Say, oh, you put that in your agenda, don't call it pest. na mmom said the repairs bank that to watch for. Nana.
Uncle.
Onya no kworo susu dai. Azibia lawyer banizan. Yentumi nje ni ye. Onya no kworo.
But over the years, I'm
I mean, I've lived it.
Yeah.
Kwame Nkrumah 36 Jihok companies, 36 of them. Yeah, Akasanima TV, yeah, radio, yeah, Jihok metals. What for drum papa? Ogo. Na aza o see you there. Any politicians see? Any politicians na ya politicians see. Instead they ever find nimpa when you meze. But why you human? Na da fa managing director because or NDC and or MPP and or CPP. That's the one of the key issues are affecting health industrialization drive.
I say omo ni madwuma na nkasa na ye mfa omo na the political figures.
No. Yanga na fuya no ko America na Germany wakaye adwuma wo hwe bia.
Yeah.
Na say yala wo kwi wo sesiara work masi Ghana yika.
Aye. Di omo ko na anu ye.
Ghana yika what no be na.
I see.
On launch helicopter.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
And I want to put it on record there. In the economy, yen stage of development, the private sector is not a good engine of growth.
Hey.
It's not an efficient engine of growth.
Oh, really?
In certain economics, it works. In certain economics, it doesn't work.
I didn't know you high working.
And with China, they looked at their situation and said that for capitalism whole and the private sector as a whole.
Okay.
So you see, companies like China Railways. There is no company where you're active or world says you're as a world player or manning wins on us.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Nti am oman no kwanye.
And
ono so a oman krankran kwanye.
Yes.
Nti I say oman no wo chefa wom and na krankran so wo chefa. Oh, and yes nka 1D 1F wo it's fulfilling that. Okay.
I am giving you the basics, the historical basis for some of the things like yeah. And so many only there say you could buy factory run that yabo go academy. It's asa because yatra we have thermal steel works. Nanakaya, yeah, thermal steel works. It was bigger than what we commissioned.
B5.
Okay. What about Vaco?
The whole world Vaco, your own Vaco. Vaco into no or Sajifu. Oh yeah, Akosumbo dam na. And I'm proving to you there, SNIT or your private sector.
SNIT or GG contribution,
yeah. Private sector.
Oh, that be obviously.
Oil or your private sector.
Good energy. Ghana oil.
Bank of Ghana or your private sector.
Also under a regulator
commercial,
more or less. GCB rather.
Yes, GCB.
Yes.
Or your private sector.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hypothetical questions.
So if you put the right people at the right place, they should be able to perform. If you give them targets, they should be able to perform.
You're making a point there.
Aside from winning the community, and now Ghana Institute of Management and Productivity.
Yeah, will be waha.
Gimpa.
I shall say at that time
that was
they were training human resource for this country.
So Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration.
It's the same.
At that time it was productivity.
Productivity.
Yeah, productivity anyway,
public administration.
Okay. Productivity of middle level manpower.
Okay.
That they trained technicians, supervisors, and others. Okay. Then you go there, Jimpa, to go and do the so that we can have
MDPI.
So that we can have the so that we can have the human resource for that. Why did Osajifu build tech?
Kenyan University.
So many yashi said that. What I want to say that yashi said that.
Senka plan no wo.
Plan no wo.
Okay.
And say yen na ya reverse ya to a share to kura na ya ka you go mi.
Na sinye den. Be dead.
Be tell fantastic into.
But I can plain language.
You know. What I'm saying is that Chisela you could be another steel factory. Yeah, and yeah, kade is under.
And yes, say you be fufuro. You expand the existing one.
Yeah.
From your explanation, it's an expansion.
And when the 2 years can they expand it? Oh man, you man they are now.
And then I 1D one support package. Uncle.
And now, work there. Private sector. I have said in Ghana, the private sector is not the most efficient vehicle for what
development.
No.
No one will church we. You are making a point. And yeah, yes, diversity check because you know the mommy at say omani ejuma omanfo come nti omo nya ejuma omo ye aban ejuma ye twene form ye nso a na aban ejuma de yenku ye ho nye nti aban so tena so hwe ya no sesa se mbebo me abrode a ene ye mfa ma ankrankwe because ye hu se ankrankwe kremu a ye ku ye ho.
We did not look at the factors that caused the collapse of the many industries. Some of the industries, they were built on Romanian technology and Russian technology. And with time, we did not change those technologies. We did not upgrade them. Into body baby, to the eco bonsa ties. Bonsa ties. They were doing thread ties, but tie none that's woman. But the world was not using any
rubber, any fiber.
So we had the raw materials already there. So what we needed to do was to change the technology and the equipment.
Nasan kanka we de anyasem.
Anyasem o. Obeyina ontumo nhwa ne yeren. Anchara no se ko ma me ho. Obeyina ontumo nhwa ne yeren. Asam kakra ba se ko ma me ho.
Ti empire ni tiasie private sector na betimi aboa yen.
Private sector na ye de koyen. George, ma hin na ye. Kede Matrix factory over here Libya. Nana ukrom takrade PCC. Oh, what we need to do is to have a pause. Look at industries affecting him. In them maybe you use the beer. You use the beer. It is a young two men the complex one is yen you able to know that for money.
Katise matches factory.
Matches factory.
Kebeti media ne toothpick ne kebab sticks ne nyamanya
ni import.
Yakra. You know, like a matchstick company no say ka obeti me aye in a way.
Big things. The man who planned this country.
But Uncle say a man no ni ho.
But the programs are still there.
The okay nyina kai policy no.
Na ya kwadofo. Na na eche ya.
Policy o book ma implement ni.
Community o.
Because me ye ti ma so.
Uncle fa che.
And ya kwadofo. Hwe private sector. Na ye gold o. Che ye obuasi gold.
Yeah.
Okay, ye nimpo.
By the end de say yenye ne hwe ye de no sa na
e ko. Okodi baby was ye to shares wo Boase Gold Fields. Ye ko to shares wo 1 week no collapse. This in them me ka tell them
Ayampa.
Me share capital them dem. Say ye omampanyin hwe gold na ye one. Oye ha ye do. Na say ti dem Saudi Arabia for wo ye hono ye na. Yewra gold in here da. Technology ni yenyi bi. Na sika so na yenyi den. Yenyi bi.
In Japan.
And my papa in casa.
And papa.
George, you be born be there free ah.
George.
Hey, baby, Andrew no. Abe mudi mpoa. O dey am go say. George, won akoya ama me anka adi mpoa. Me anka onye sa.
No bada magru ya na se jam ye coach o.
Uncle man kasa George.
Our industrialization programming should be based on the fact that it is not
but gold no o can when we agra the George K say no so kai ye share base sa enti ye fa o the agro no to engineer say because now so you were making a suggestion
Japan here one business already steady and say can wasam and it's not the subject matter. What I'm saying is this: in other countries if we have a resource, they don't mortgage it the way we mortgage ours. The whole of gold that we have brought from underground, Yan shares owe me 5%.
Yes, mom was saying.
You would build a telecommunication sector. The technology is changing. Vodafone, we built it from the scratch. Then at a point, or they balance your budget. We sold it. I am not talking about a particular government. I am talking about the collective failure of leaders of this country. So if you are reversing, on your damn Jimixina, you print the book blue and white. No, it's not about that.
Ye book compound share
Ye
after Nsroma call
what have we done?
Said democratically elected leaders so dear na ye to me.
Nkrumah built the whole of Tema as an industrial city. How many of such industrial cities have we built?
This is the conversation
After 60-something years.
Yetie, what is a walking? Wo wa abehwa ne say CSOs no omutumi ye nhyiamu no omudi nsusu ani ade aba. Eya omudi anim no aban ahodo no ya wo mutie.
Enyenti oluma mama nka me da. Maminyim in America.
Say enka keke ye ka per result.
There was this GTMC government, Tema. It employed more than 4,000 workers. So what puna? In the workers basis, and then check Tema. Printing Tema Ghana Publishing Corporation. Then we follow the private sector agenda. And now you're crazy, Bisinde. How many of these factories have been revived? Are you, George?
Thank you.
There over there industrialization. What are we industrializing in? Obronyibia or Bagana ha. No the $50,000 bay. Now you register a new company in Ghana. The one called Ghana Commercial Bank, Akaji loan. You suddenly waive tax man. Tax you waive man. Could be someone that exporting so Yaman waiver.
Yeah. Osman this can also so.
No cost.
Thank you, Uncle Wakakakra. Yeah, that's it.
Inti mama we massa.
But one can
nonsense pocho
Nkrumah there no state farms one fan can state farms.
State farms.
Oh, so what you can say
state farms national area.
Yeah, man go.
National area here na change ma. Na ye wo food distribution.
Yes.
Corporation.
GFDC.
Yala. Oh, Jeff yala.
Oh, me kwa meni maso me betu Ghana food
distribution.
Corporation.
Say enamana say ekwakoto wakoko na de na ejoko. China fo wada ho ye. America fo wada ho ye. Nda ekọ ho a nkrofo na wade plywood abbo na wada ho. So, where are we going as a country? Our only lazy answer is MPP and NDC.
And yeah, you are not there.
But we don't develop a country like that.
Thank you.
Small
George, just 2 minutes or 1 minute. So that
your policy, no, 1D, 1F, no, categorized 1 district, 1 factory, and a strategic anchor industry.
But your book, Ben,
and leadership of service. What we have done so far.
Textbook
what we have done so far, 2017 to 2020.
But we have a manifesto now. We see a
resource. Where I promise
why a covert? Why
anyway, so I had to say NDC Green Book, no.
The resource.
Nkrofo said we cross your
new and existing
George peg we nkrofo said we cross your betimi akan book.
Oh.
Me kura bi kura brofo ni bi o ha kekan me nti ase.
Say e bi answer me dia ba hey.
Book.
Green book no. Say egbu me bohu photo tatakwashi a friend then Rich Hospital.
I say we should be more. We should photo.
Graph.
Who's a VW company? Be a partnership. I'm strategic anchor industries. Yeah.
VW waiting for.
No, bad.
Yeah. VW waiting for.
We say graphic.
Yeah.
In Yerika, no so governments within 6 months, no new plan for Sikama.
Oma reviving. Mbusa George. Ya kan ya de moma yenka because your intention is job creation.
How many of those vehicles are on the street?
Na fashion.
Say I'm a company.
VW ne bo. The VW no mo kan 60,000
Ghana cedis. Nti you obi a na beti.
One person na beti ye car wo Ghana ha sei. Ye hwehwe car wo Ghana ha. Eno krampo no manual one no. And only 60,000 no. So auto automatic about 60,000. A good venture see timid VW. Me matena bim. But ne bo no me be say nipa kro me fa Uber. Me be say nipa kro say okay yeah no see VW. Na me say yes saying 60,000 no see e bi krampo blue say we low grade. Na nipa sen ene betimi ato.
But na ye sha say free baby. Enya sa da bia na ye be kra ba.
Be say utimi ye ade a wo de baganda so uti as me of eken. So utimi ye ade betimi aboa Ghana fo.
Oh no.
So we ya ka 60,000.
Ne bo no be ba form. E ko na nim kakra.
Da be be ko na
na mi ni bi.
Wo ni bi.
Pablo George.
O dia me go we nka be ba ya Kenya no. Ye pe adwuma. George, thank you. Michael, thank you. Ye Kenya na ye pe adwuma. Adwuma bi ase adwuma ni bi ba no Bisugu and daily searchlight and Obama yes Ghana Lotto Operators Association members and concerned Lotto Agents Association clag for one say NLA say na de na dwuma no ontumi nye enti wo de akwa akoma adwoko from KG o say omo na enye online Lotto omo be ye NLA partner na omo say aye restructuring of the operations of NLA. Na enu na concern Lotto operators yi say sa online na de na omo beye no omo tiki asumu no omo beye den na company bi wo hodada wo say Alpha Lotto a wotumi ye adwuma no omo ne ye kama say de aye de ase ye boa pa pese ye gi wo mo anu aduane omo make allegations I can't substantiate nti meja ne sa ye be kan say
me de Lotto de nya de manage ho de
sure na so obi adwuma
obi adwuma
ai be fa ni pa adwuma
e betimi afa ni pa adwuma but the point is that so obi ye adwuma wa ye adwuma de nyina ye kuma si nyina Lotto banka to banka omo tete kiosk e no omo ye omo adwuma akwa no ai de wakwa akotwa na e boma wa na ja wo call baby inti no mi say me kra those days me dem papa ka atwa Lotto e ma mi di e waskwa
Inti ye ya hu Kristo na wasisa.
Oh no, no miss my. That I'm sure. Inti no, the point is that obi adwuma wo ye. Se papa obonu. As say wo ye reforms a ana se wo pese wo sesa niam ma. Wo consider obia. Obia wo pese wo ye modernization ni adekra maybe wo feel say oh emra society me ye call digital. Na ye bagana ye new point na bibia ye de be call digital.
Yeah.
Because any obia ne betimi krampo atiase born before computer ozi obi kwa born after computer never had access to it ohun bi da onim se ne yesi ebo no mpo nti wo so wonko online it is so person come de no you want to say wo person wo aggravated the already existing problem of unemployment
for 40 mun na ye ko no concern
yes inti ne se wo person wo ye kraye ne side by side no obi an compete e de be nti na akwa yese abanye wo sui se wodwin bibi na se ade no opeso wo ya asif so wonwini nipa na wo mu ewo mu no ho eno na yade obi the concept bi ba beto ho na ya fa na de koye de kwa nkrofo nipa ewo akire na wo mu ebe affect wo mu no wo mu nwene ho
I said because few people be employed
few people be na so obi interested o feel say oh matimi akosua de we ya be se implement ye free bibi pilot Oti as say we started pilot we ye nakakra na I run it alongside with the old one the conventional one na ye nyina ya hwe ye kono one by one sa na gradually we facing it out say sakra na pese wo kwa na say mu feel say a old system outmoded say there me of ka say most of the factories na egu ye na masua bibi egu ye because say the kind of raw materials and ye use no with time na be outmoded say we feel say system na ye running no emwa maybe sika bi okra mo pese mo gia mo ntime nye maybe levies bi ni nyina maybe e be ka ho nti no mo ye no boko ye be ye pilots of maybe 2 vendors and 3 vendors.
My interesting thing is say omo say nya adwuma say last year ya e na omo ne omo ye manual no to say Alpha Lotto for no any omo call contract Our contract no cranya expire.
That is the point. But one contract or no any no nim. Otemase. And ye da so use coal pot ye use stove.
Yeah.
Ebi use electric stove or no osi call the better your friend saying power no. Obi use electric stove. Obi da so use gas. Obi da so use bidi.
Obi so bochia.
Obi so da so bochia because aduane a wono ano bochia na boa.
So mo aduane de bia.
Aduane de so wo ye nkwan a na so di siko pot so a emu bi ne kama since say esi stove so.
Wanu ajolof na wisi afam na opemfo bi anya wisi no kra na ekuru no.
That afena ni so. Na akwala no ho ato no. O di ase. Into the point is that see yes our interventions ni insisamu ne niema e pese ye ya. Ese se ye to ye boase. Ni ya dwene nipa no. Nipa adwuma no wo ye. Adwuma a wo ye no eboa nkrofo. Fe nipa wo adwuma no matter how small. Nti yes little drops of water nsuo ketenkete ema ayi emutre. Obi aye ne de nketenkete a de aduane eye den eba ya no Ghana de ehia ne se obi abenya aduane adi. No obi aho ato no. Nti ehia pa yesre ayi fo no. NLA for no say wo munye no side by side say obi anka say omo policy no eni se omo implement na omo nya so ya omo target as ya na so omo target company bi na as if say nipa ba ku bi nti na ye policy bi na ye de ani akono so enye fe ye nyina ye Ghana fo ye moja ba ku ye din ba ko si ye tu kwan free Ghana ha se ya na se ye kwa amano ne a wonam ha ye nka ncho se we ya igbeni we ya asantini ye se we ye Ghana into the fact say obi kura yire no ho opese oye bibi kakra won fa bed ne meto government so no ye se yetimi so o masene ye se we intervention bi ye pese ye sesa kura ye sere wo mo nya no gradual na mo munyi obi anu aduane infini ne
mankelo them NLA one issue ye chikakra.
Oh, lote do be watch.
Okay.
Na ada oma omanin ye lotu. There were two major objectives. Resource mobilization and employment for the people.
Okay.
Because each lotu you don't need any skills and there in here big capital biala enya wo table bi da nka na table do sana kiosk oreba na wo so sabi o de ma mo fa sheken eye bibi na
onya no commission kakra
enti say a policy bereba you have to look at the two policy end no policy am di be obama revenue aba yes but what will be the net effect of the people sanya dem a aye there omana onye no kromfo orko mema government na la omana obedi won di orbo ne tu nana dem digital look to sebi abaye he wo manim o send there majority of the people feel there say where the margin na obey one is ban if you win same and a hungry man is an angry man the lotto we employ about 11,000 people in Accra. Because
yeah.
Na said the digital lottery but na me dem na mutual mo ba na biza the 10,999 one or be den I was been a socialist been a property owning. That is the problem we have in this country. Because we don't look at the human factor in our policy development.
Yeah, new crofo and one say the policy na ban there.
There. So if you develop a housing policy, now you give tax incentives for those who are building estates, housing estates. What happens? They build more of Trazaco and send that maybe estate, gated community,
yeah.
Farmlands. In 10 years, obekezi bani yebeji.
Yeah, very important.
Yes.
That yes, is imported abro.
Abro.
Yoyi.
Nana. Sister.
Akoje tuntum ye tafri.
So if you are bringing a policy, sinema me wo fa say revenue side in you target this class of people. Okay. Now the social side no so. Anyway, about around two parallel regimes of lotto.
Okay.
The electronic and the manual. We can run it. For the sake of those who will not have access to that. George, at the campus where we pass some one at Trivia, few hollow because you food to computers are in all. Where we grow backyard, the Brazil to computers are in no. computer mpo ho Wi-Fi another internet so owo hin. Nti yeyi pahiri e yegu loto dwuma no. Ebo na wa ba nkran business. Nkran commercial business. We lose revenue.
And I are frustrating for paint. Said ye na neken. Those times you say any ubeti bingo, ubeti asari original pay or ubeti ni na go for investment. It say alpha cratchy. So wakwa kran in fidia ba our studio. Oh yeah, then o see hey, yeah ma unye just like that. I say obi time say oh yeah ma unye wadwuma.
Any normal say ye your manner ya nwa defuma. Ye nye de majo.
Nanti offer ye ni na from ye ni da soro ye pede wo soro.
Ya da soro hands.
So ye nya metina bia. Ese ye ni da for ma.
Because they ma offer will to obey you. No, gaming community, gaming authority.
Commission.
What you know, this is a good one. But it can serve this operating Accra Tema Kumasi alone. But even then, add the manual lotto staking. More from a busy, especially the disabled persons.
Yeah.
What secures him. What it table also be bibina wait. So I think what about was from first April, from second April. And you may know
never ye
juma. We should have human-centered policies attached to our economic policies. And it's not only the economy. Ghana hanya economy kuchina ye be develop.
There be
the social factor is also very important.
Here more offer. Brother, Clark for ni glow for say man hwe ya mo be mani pa bebre adwuma bowo mo be 2 million lotto writers
bank the man
and so book no man
na and dey o ye mi ko so say no so book ni mo ana
Obaya
yes
I'm say ya ban yi ye hye bia ye say Madam Nana ya kan bi say omampani or social
socialist,
yeah, center right, property owning democracy. But no credit, penny, no believe in or for. Or a student to University of Ghana. Oh no, I no credit.
He himself says it. He himself says
it. A young pioneer,
yes. A young pioneer on the minimum. And see, Yanshi Shabi, Antina his ambassador, His Excellency, but Obedia to say no about social intervention policies and programs are. Yeah, the any education.
Hey.
Anti onim Obedia to. I'm almost social democrats, but yeah, your policies are. Oh, and the NDC, His Excellency.
No, Jordan, where do you to? If you are capitalist and you are excelling in social democracy.
And no say center right.
Center right.
And why now left?
I'm gonna center left.
I don't know. Either right or left. Either left or right. And center. Nobody stands at the center.
Center left.
Since we have all moved.
Africa, they don't me here right completely.
What do you mean?
America is now center left. The whole of America is center left.
I see. Center honey dey be anyone na more policy na because omo say omo ye capitalist maybe I say no omo ye social intervention I say na nyam ye capitalist no
omo so omo ye socialist
so omo na fe omo ye capitalist omo ye
bank factories
yes diversity implementation
socialist or diversify
you don't hold me for
ideologies na I mix it.
Diversity by our fan growth way in a ton.
Almost na socialist. And social intervention is so capitalist for socialist so me see people for no dey someone na why asem wo. Dey be anya mu fan wo mo wo fam wo.
Dey be so agibi no so ama chafa. Enso ye be ji wo mu nyina back. See ye president back ye ji wo mu so dey
judge. Lotto national lotteries issue a big part of your communication.
Okay.
Me say communication director na kasai ma honorable Kennedy Japan bufu kakra. But the way o kasai no point. But I say no so director ni bufu kakra. Ye kwa be nyina me mathematics class statistics me lecture ba ko kan bibi o kan say in can on mind bia o pese o sika sem ekọ nanim a eye lotteries and insurance.
Insurance.
Yemfa private.
And a pension scheme.
Yes.
A pension scheme.
Lotteries and insurance. And
pensions.
must be run by government.
Okay.
That's one of the obvious statistics we know. The entire Tomaji power. So when you and no na so official how many cars na benya a year beji
insurance.
But when you know your premium.
Okay.
And revenue no akọ aban.
Okay.
Lottery nipa here promote mathematics permutation and combination in normal. The probabilities are be two numbers now we have 90 no. I wouldn't probability no 0.0000
100 pages over working.
Yes. Oh, and also this
Okay.
Me can say maybe a chemu na ye ma banker to banker for kwan enye adwuma wo man.
Yeah.
Na ye chi wo mo.
Yeah.
But che Rollins aban na du ba bi ohun se da bi emabunu bebre e wo ho. Oh, and was okay. Obama assemblies na register wo mo. And the assemblies register. But still na say tax omutua no omuntua. Oh, nti asan do baby or say there be ye be say eja banker to banker no aban de no nko a. But still na illegal activity no cause.
But in 2006 ye hu say yenye mra and yenya at 722. But before we ye no ano o si lotto yemfa ma ankrankra. Now KGL no eye ankrankre enti enya enye
oh no meba
enti adenti ne yeji efi ankrankre bi ho e dia koma ankrankre
no my answer sa we no because technology is waba so technology the mokanya you were right eye part ye nka say ye twa manual no complete eye partnership obi wo ho betimi atena ne fie ofa ne phone a okọ site ho na o twa ne numbers a we twa no we aka say momo nyi bibia wo in the comfort of your home obetimi access obi so oni access na his excellency kan ye no empia sem ko nanim do we wo be erratic kaka also
enye say wo kra bi ase internet ni o jai sa
if you
internet so erratic ka ba erratic internet ka ba erratic
let you kra ni wa
that's no problem
ja we me fam ko so far why ya dey fam ko ba bi enye yes I dey kan nie
enti you know e ma sa opportunity na Zani pano so kiosk mo obenya. But challenge kakra wo ho be no so me feel say too big of a challenge. Lottery communication director no patch say alpha lotto national lotteries omunyina so nyina discovery omunyina ye draw no.
Okay.
Down. Until the numbers drawn no. In fact, Togo for nyina Nigeria for be create depending on Ghana.
Okay.
Down. Enti anu na de o musika no ebre wo mu nti say wo afa kwan so no anro ne dia. Be ho no me ne nya adwen because afa no me ne communication da me nua akwadwo raza akwadwo poku. De afa no ono a register. O se me pese me operate lotto bi e friend alpha lotto. Aban say yate yama kwan. Ye be wo dia ne say obetua tax we ni o license ni normal. Enti say wo ya ono afa no say obe draw no an number.
Enye ono no say at 844 e man kwan so obetimi a draw ni number with the help of a drawing committee.
Okay.
And watcho akoma NLA.
Thank you.
To the Director General Honorable Kofi Oseamiao. 10 February 2021.
Good.
And watcho krata akoma omusempa mochewo. In fact watcho krata no kra 27 this August. And a 2nd December Sancho say by ready some person me draw. Enti pacho mo setting up committee no na said the mra ne se no na mantomra. And na Honorable Kofi Oseamiao watcho ne krata say oh yensa kan krata no enche kra ubetumi ashodro say the authority has approved your games and will set up the drawing committee to supervise your draws subject to the full and complete integration to the NLA owned online monitoring system through our technical partner Techstart Africa Limited. The tentative allocated time for your game draw is attached to this letter. 10 p.m. live draw Alpha Lotto.
So I'm on the timetable.
Good. So our request here no happen so. But who's a baby omo argument be say board chairman be answer. Me name the legal
but
men can be bincha.
This agreement and on say board chairman and ensign.
Yes.
Enti board chairman ensign na director general assign no. Enya Juma.
Ada
NLA one so sign contract.
No.
Yes,
The position of the
man.
law is that if you have to do something as a state organization, there's a presumption that
That's a lawyer sitting there.
Recently, many agreements have been proved there, even though it was not signed. It's implementable.
Okay, thank you.
And this one, the Director General has signed.
The
Director General has signed.
The American no support to it. The American about board chair now we can say board I dissolve. Date was Adekye. As of that time, no.
Was there a board?
Was there a board? Yes, there was a board.
So what is
but is it mandatory for the board chairman to sign, or can the managing director or the CEO sign in the state, or his signature is enough to implement the policy? It doesn't make it null and void. Board is dissolved now, but because as of the time of entering the negotiation, there was a board.
No, but the point is that
when
you
board, NLA board never time being.
You know, after March, them say after June thereabouts, now you start a boss.
Now, also after June, that's last year.
No. Oh, no. Anyway, now made the previous one, 2017. Once a formal government, we started board.
Okay.
And the data, oh boy, is it 2021?
Which of the dates?
The dates are me and our boy. Alpha, dear, no, and we say 2020.
We are 2021.
Good. 20 oh okay
yes.
Anti no more argument said there's no board no man it is no kasa board chairman was assigned there.
No, but the point
but the argument I miss me is that there should be an once a managing director assigned
Director General yes
the Director General assigned there should be that mutual understanding. Say ebia omo explaining till I say communication omo explaining say now there's no substantive Director General.
Okay.
Montreal because on there was setting up the draw committee.
Okay.
Enti munya butafa my bosumi and abusumi mienu. As for KCL, no, it shouldn't interfere.
But
KCL shouldn't interfere.
But on no too much akoma NLA for say attention NCA attention on authorized online operation. Onu oyeden who say alpha for ade omoye no unauthorized.
Okay, no. But my favorite matter honestly. Online way no
there is an agenda.
Online way na ma KGL.
KCL.
KGL.
Yeah. See the online way operations na share insan. Any private entity a person we are online. I was say we need to
No.
There be. But your online.
No, they are the exclusive way.
George, you have exclusive man. Agreement, yeah.
Can you determine
agreement, yeah. Hold on. George, NLA agreements are on the Alpha Lotto call, you know.
Yeah.
There is no exclusivity. Almost right I can't in their contract to say.
No, it is there, that's all.
Where who them are main country no one.
But who so prepare all that?
Because I feel like as a omasha that's one Alpha Lotto. Which of them?
Alpha letter now
the can say good online. They'll say your letters dated 27th August and 2nd December 2020 applying for the setup of a draw committee to supervise live and electronic draw game under VAG Act. So that's online. Electronic draw game. It's online. Yeah, man, make one of the way no grand so I can.
What you say?
Yeah, was about to explaining to
so who gave
the limits.
Who gave
that understanding?
Who gave?
Okay, so moratorium say in fact before the moratorium no I can't change say they should move to online. Now moratorium a 6-month moratorium is granted to operating VAG Lotto in areas with internet connectivity to migrate from operating manual Lotto to online Lotto and this was given to Alpha Lotto. And so how then you come back to say that the exclusive online Lotto
black and white.
But I said the
KGL document and two KGL be on so the man say exclusive right to all.
KGL so
thank you.
Yes. Uncle meet you.
Nkukomba.
Okay.
Pam one kwan chana won kwa. No na na hye ho. na na mama sheho. Who are behind this company I can say?
The
KGL no. And I can say I didn't want to go there because a group for no clag ne glow for ne say almost to say ensensia be a free presidency, which I don't know. And a honorable
this can easily be verified
in corporate law.
Unveil. Registrar General.
Let us unveil
details.
How many people have we been able to verify? When people frown for people. A new company act. The new company act. That's a back critical. Now, I think now, say na mami give my worry cheche. Me say when you're registering under the Act 2019, you be who sa anyama.
Yeah, Registrar General. I mean, my register company is
whoever is in the position to take a decision.
Yeah.
On such matters should Chidama Nana Yarikan look at the totality of Ghanaians. You know, because our country is not as level as we all see it.
Yeah.
DTV, this television station became very popular because it was very close to the people. What country? Whereas other stations, so people switch naturally to this place. You follow the emotions of the people. UTV has become popular because of the fact that we're country. George, it was what kind of crab of you know, but echo a try to make country. So what we are saying is this: you could be anybody behind whatever. We don't care.
Good.
But one man no job.
Okay, George, Uncle Kafra Menya, grant of provisional license to KGL. I'll say the NLA board hereby grants this provisional license to the licensee to carry out the NLA 590 USSD online lottery on behalf of NLA. There's no exclusivity.
Okay.
And even it's a provisional
license.
As against somebody who has been given a full license.
And online, they are doing different things online. But we air 590. We so air something different. Say NLA no say we VAG 590 fixed odd games.
Yes.
You see, so the 590 no omunchemu say where's na keka wonu if it doesn't matter because alpha year VAG 590 fixed odd games. And a KGL air NLA or 590 USSD online. I'm beginning to think different.
But all kind of letters, no, BB come here, I'm saying I am say.
All right.
In talking about your friend, the new mode of lotto, minim lotto, manual online. It stated say if you have the connection. If you
internet
have
connectivity,
then you should do online. Then it's also telling us, one more migrate completely.
Yes. Side by side.
Because that is what it said. One of the letters I can was say, if you have internet connectivity, then you have to do the online.
Yeah.
But if it means that if you
maybe
do
I
not
would
have
need
internet,
so yes,
the argument is draw no.
Draw no. Nasa one draw. Ama anya transparent.
That is the point.
But once I'm licensed there,
and I'm running for man the client say on your draw with the help of a committee. And what your crowd Abre will say, my crowd do emprenuso.
The moratorium no way 6 months.
That's the
they are also using.
No. The moratorium doesn't come in here. See, moratorium says a 6-month moratorium is granted to operator operating VAG lotto in areas with internet connectivity.
Okay.
On a moratorium.
But
with the draw, no. Emrani say set up a committee.
Yes.
NLA for a better committee now because some person
Director General.
Transparent.
When
you can't try out Kofi Osam your na Kofi Osam your responding. And say no Kofi Osam your decision no. And only one decision take here then yeah adwuma
the one run
acting the name said
Mr. Ernest Monty.
Yes.
Mr. Ernest Monty used to be the financial
only the deputy nyina we move.
And the point is that
the decision we no anya adwuma. Few days, 2 weeks or so, because Omuda na Simane call by the end of February, and a letter we were trying on the 10th February. Into a try and Jama 2 weeks later, no, and no call.
Does it mean that all decisions that Kofi Ameya taking as a managing director are not avoid that?
No. No, where you know.
From that's how it looks like.
No,
a valid authorized communication from Ghana.
This is valid.
It binds them in totality.
Yes. But the issue is
totally.
Why?
No, but the issue is I was say Omunya or Penny, even the acting one or the team
to ratify it.
No.
But
they should activate this. Say committee, no, say committee.
They should set the committee.
I'm form committee, unless maybe or just say in acting capacity, you don't have authority to do some of this. Our lottery. Say, be say ni what they are. I also moye. And now, say I'm on TSS. If they decide to revoke the agreement with them, then because there's a new management. Then the
but you cannot revoke
that is what they are seeking to do because the license by 30th June no see the man 1 year and will be a casa video say voice and I'm saying you be kunu na say by June say be
no communications director
yo and tonight say it's an agenda it's a cabal working against a company I feel say me so me bua man even if it is not like that, that is how it looks.
No, the bigger national interest. No, the bigger national interest,
which is
lotteries, and a draw no depending on. It is so be a draw for far. I want to disagree because completely different from
the 590. Say any good. Who just had your command another private.
And no, private. You are Jumada. KGL no ye.
Oh, ye be that and Quafon see one ye be that.
Oh, okay.
Almost only power only lot to more experience. Let me read what them or say the group revealed that such like pay 2 the group revealed that KG has no track record of running any lotto operations anywhere in the world but through and wakeka can send be or person chest because since 2006
no track record and you know chest also to be
for me a new business and an old business can run business.
Yes.
But the problem among the judge is making his argument almost an assumption that if there is. So far, no law or no document has come out of the Kofi Anan's signature on any document as at that time or invalid.
No, it's not.
Okay. It is valid. What was left to be done was for the authority to set up a committee. What is preventing the NLA from setting up the committee? Are they waiting until his license is expired? But the man also has a right of renewal. It just has every law on the
right of renewal doesn't mean you get it.
You see, Ghana right of that
rights of renewal doesn't mean say be renew amount.
No, me I understand the private
but the question is if you refuse the grant of right of renewal, you must give reasons.
Yes.
Tangible ones.
What will be your reasons?
No, it's you do hoye. Entina papa no so ni abre say we tia na license near you. So pretty. And mo form committee no man no yen na.
That's all there is to it.
Enti ho no de me ne omo ye adu.
And you said there mo me mpon
But na pese me kan asem. George kan bibia amfo obia so me de otime nchenti e fa amaso. Was it track record is very inconsequential. Track record is inconsequential and come out spend the sika
Nana you do
track record say inconsequential.
Track record is inconsequential. But I am since 2006.
But track record
is inconsequential. That is what judgment.
Man below. And then track record. Please, also track record is inconsequential. Yes, number 2. And then breaking the 80, the track record in Amusi and fan breaking 80.
Before breaking the 80, come with the papa for record no more.
That is the point. They become the jail.
How can it be different? Also, yeah, our experience with Germany. They are saying that I follow to the way Germany since 2006.
So far, George's contribution has been tilted towards the Alpha Lotto people.
Alpha Lotto people, okay.
He only tried to extend his mind about what the possible law may be.
Okay.
You know, and yet there are consequential.
Uncle Bajo
Lord, then you uncle law can and no tone. Was a track record is inconsequential. And you matter some one can't book issue that we track record in a book either. The other not a track record, then consequential. Uncle can be managed. Track record will be in free. Breaking the comment Kakaniampo. Nanso Samuel see the NPP man is provoking some of us. George, Lotto operators Neni Abre. The NPP man is provoking some of us. And Nana Boachi say uncle has really talked wisdom to Ghanaians.
Yeah, he's always
bring him more. Uncle Owadajem ko obeba dodo. Nanso Samuel makan udiewe ma menko before Ajenim Boate handle. This government must be careful because what the national NDC did that sent them to opposition is the same thing they are repeating. Remember, politics in Ghana now is growing from voting along political lines to political policies. Na day Obaya kindly find out from the NPP man how to apply for the 1D 1F support or where their secretariat is located. I have tried contacting them through their email address online, but to no avail. Thank you, Bennett from Adan. George, Emmanuel Atiemu says, good morning, Society is dynamic, and so presently, there is no true right or left ideology in the world. China was the leading communist country, now has many private companies operating there. Okay, great. One or Danso Makai Udi, also please kindly inform the government to count all Lotto kiosks in only Accra and rethink about the unemployment. Its action will cost. The need is bleeding and need help. We know government anyway, NLA is your government, but I to say a bimu ne wa NLA no ma set your agenda. And I no pana make no Muhammad Penina na do too much. Since I papa no kronte said the bimu ye no. And woman to one woman come Nana Boachi says, Sister, I wish NDC and NPP should stop coming to your program and bring people like Uncle. Please, Uncle is an NDC man. Just that he's also a statesman, but he's an NDC man. Kobe J said, this country. Or say, Yenja NDC MPP for near for Uncle says somewhere. I'm so but Uncle so for NDC. And I'm introducing you as a mitre. Oh, man, Kulo, Chamino Namso. Kobe Jason says, this country is always downgrading, and it's the fact that our youth don't involve themselves in industrialization because of how the nursing and teacher trainee is developed into overall pay bill of this country. Hey, what's the idea? I know. So, but you are making your point. I had the na ubia Canadian na man komono aye kama. Jeffrey Daniels, good morning. The problem of the public sector is the private sector. Individuals are deliberately collapsing the public sector in order to attract things for their own interests. I can give you countless doctors in government hospitals who have their own hospitals and clinics. And when you visit their hospitals, they work like superheroes. Meanwhile, they don't do that at the government hospitals where this same people work. The problem is attitude. And when we say opening the saying, Kennedy Japan ye program be say attitude ya na circulate pa o yesu ba yo mommy empon we
baya 1D1F secretary they will come to me.
Thank you.
Off do Togo embassy. Now the we need US embassy kwana first turn on your left.
Na Jojo
ehwana we so NAP National John Kuma Hono. NEIP.
Formally, say it's your new obi woko parliament. But I catch them some activity on my email. You know, say internet and a article in pass him no. Now say nya be jina so no be send email so na ba. Nana say you bet me upon. You can ya na say no but
running story.
A running story. Idea Mika pa na sika nkonya ye.
Enya na de om se afa make run na be start. Nti na running story wo ho.
Oh, ya ba bibia ba ya.
Na nkofo no omutwa ntroche energy minister ni sa.
Me say me betena ha kan say energy minister no won hwe ne nkrofo yi.
Una na wo kan say technocrat.
Yes, technocrat na say so won hwe wo mu yi. Eno me ade am kan.
Say so hwe mu
yi.
Nasre, be say
o man na no nsi na nka wo ba.
Minister call round kaka, but me feel say we share all the MDs in the sector now.
Okay.
Because I say me offer
show me the advice.
And I say
advice I mean
minister nya meeting on those things.
On nya meeting. He's
Response,
not met him yet.
Response.
That's what I did. But I'm saying
my advice na
should be.
Nana anunsi na
the patcho
advice.
dey me can say eni say your massa dey we run into a national crisis like it happened before.
It wouldn't. Well,
it man say we shouldn't. In COVID,
at the Osha item, a bit me.
I'm starting kitting you.
Oh, works no cost.
Master, we the young theatre works a cost me, dear
Mama mean Canadian.
Yeah, me believe in say as a set president and Casa of Frey woman to Flagstaff House. No Osha woman him kind, no catcher almost say, one cannot cry a woman. Period. As a set president, me Frey because you see, say, Uncle year. Only dinner bebo. As a sort of free energy stakeholders meeting. Senya Flagstaff was outside the class a pediasia. No oye meeting. No omotina ho. No ope expert be a what tia de na se a onka omumu bia ho. A wo betimi a kire ni mu.
No obeka no kre na kire.
Obeka no kre because ohia obi obeka no kra kire no. The president himself should do a stakeholder meeting and let people tell him what the actual situation we are looking at is.
Teachers of first stakeholder meeting na omo what's our field na ka che na wi no na fe wa ma de ono so ono no
obi ehia obi on the side obeboa no is dynamic say ejima we esanka
opani osafo ma afo beti
senior advisor
kan opani a why jack of all trade I fit 2001 was one co pension
oh so your advisor dey who
you president da and ya kofa papa kofo na papa kofo betufo a say advisor wo so wadi
because onu say okolo share di numu da
who ni president da ya say advisor and ya muka say senior minister na papa pon ya what me ko kan manya say so na make kampo
na ya kan korrect
Oba minister bet my
uncle
say assembly honest of nkrofo nyina ho a
hwana nyina nyina
wo de wa
o de nkrofo nyina so what I say
okay
so wodum kanea it doesn't matter George na some obeka UTV about it on fan on hunya oya man pokunu ko so ne kanea na wan so no
okay
in church I say
yeah
you know what has to be done is to tell the people the truth this is the reason why we are that's the reason why we are going through this crisis. You are not being able to do that because of your track record of how we played unnecessary politics with the previous situation.
4 years.
Uncle Nyashi nipa na form say bribi ni adifu or your politics but when we go to the stage we realize that yes we come for your politics and I say you cross that stage where you make say fu wa moto ne say and you cross that stage you know
me jafu bi
ko
program
e na bui ni grid ko e
me jafu bi ko program na some in the a different doom so
intermittent
onye Bahama ni doom so ni bi
yeah I heard that too
in this crisis you want to go back to bring up the wounds of the people like that. When there's an argument about the doom so when it was ended or not ended, what you have to do is Nanaya suggests the president should be forthright. It's a generational problem.
Obetumi forthright and Nanaya de bebem o be kan no kre na kire no.
But let me tell you the cause of this problem.
Hey, unim.
I know.
Na wo nye energy expert be there.
I'm common sense.
And you catch here.
This is the result of the PDS. This is the result of it.
How?
When we structured the PDS arrangement, it was for the distribution of the electricity.
Okay.
Because we have achieved a certain threshold of
generation.
Okay.
So next, so we wanted this facility for distribution. Okay? So if it's a distribution problem, if it's a question of people not paying their rates, bills now, this was what PDS was supposed to address.
No. The challenge we are facing now, Nana,
is what?
Any distribution.
Distribution problem.
Any distribution.
A technical transmission according to the utilities.
Sister.
Almost a technical transmission problem.
The volume,
sister.
But there's a lot of us.
I am putting it to you. One man write up of the technical transmission problem. They should give it that.
Roman rate me
we are seeing.
No, but the point is that is why I'm also saying, say, right now, point now, ya baby drew na bui.
Yes,
any grid as a president.
As a
because me I don't
what is happening is that the technical people there know. Technical people there know. Sometimes they feel obliged or of what is actually happening. Then we as politicians also have our truth.
Yeah, you need to massage it. Say no craning na na wo be catch.
No craning na massage or massage one na ho.
Say no cra bi wo why MP.
Oh yeah.
But say mampanyin na wote ho na ebetimi apia ma no.
Ono de say ohun.
Eso so otimi hu say ade na me facing me pa chotobo. Enti onim say enti na omo kon.
What is technical transmission?
Oh George, who must stay in
ade na wo face yen. Eso otimi kra project into the future say ade we him fa na de be kwa kodu.
Okay.
Because they say says 2018 na starting kitingitu and then edum kan esi a maintenance problem at the ECG side. Be plant maintenance na yi ba ko system collapse ba ko abefem. Ye den kitingitu side ye do say transmission.
Energy.
Ade ba ko na make catch you obi ni say wo share your history of load shedding starting Rollins time. Ye so anu anaba. Yes, so we should have even a holistic approach of the state of our utilities.
Yeah.
Say the Edri, as a president, me free na only obi a obeboa no. A wono ko timiti no biti say you no boss afo mafo say hwan no otimiti no hwe se nkrofo ya sam omo ken enyampa sika be ne ehia e di be shem because you see the moment I mean who say nkrofo mienu no
argument
na chess osan kan bibi won asem or say everybody should be bold to tell the truth e dey be truth and necessary can
okay George counsel
no, but the point is that he also had
that.
Yes,
the issue where my explanation.
George, time
here for you.
Nana
George in
Tema substation, Pokuase, and is it Kaswa or Winneba?
Kaswa.
Yes. Load no.
And Ashanti regions, Kintampo.
No, who's at Mary? We are moving at Mary. Yeah, the cook.
But your man mix it
thank Mahama.
No, Mary generation.
Yes.
Into yes. Say we move on
no for netco say northern sector
but say almost transmission
one say unya me bulldoze we to energy
if you na tika
na akoko do de ye lift see Mary enka ho any de wo can difference wo tika bia nko ka wellness
asaba make can say America wo mu hu
no
America omu healing no
the point is men mix it too no because generation yes. Generation and transmission
now so say about 5,083 megawatts when no ye no extension I'm sure be more substation
George,
so that efficiency will be brought to bear.
George, you're mathematics. You're mathematics.
George, me ampon.
But next time me account.
I one what's a track record inconsequential?
In a contest.
And upon said you na me ra wo maba me ni age me damo ase nana ya adwan so general secretary CPP se ukwada bia ne tie ni sabre ya wo mu nka ne ya se ukwada bia ne tie ni George ba no be we are lifting we are wheeling na ya se bibi enku obu afa me so me ma me wo se to bu ase na wa ya nkunta no nwonwora gigi ubu afa me so akọ Ka George bu afa me so ena nana ya se bra to bo confuse me no titim ye he aye se George me yempon ade grid ko ne yi buifo kra ko na ade bia na betumi aye ntimi yempon nana ya Jansa first general female general secretary CPP one ne chairperson e Ghana ha mo hey, why are they? Only chairperson. I was somebody change ba. Me say 2024. I want to see a strong CPP.
Yes, exactly.
And His Excellency Sam Yali, former High Commissioner to India, or Kasase statesman, and so represent NDC or your NDC ni. And George AEC, our Director of Communications, Nadmo. George and so Kasase statesman, and so represent NPP. And so ya branch ya obasuia. Communication adwuma du ba bia e wo so ye party adwuma nso and monte na se no so ka ho wa bere pa bra yi o defend this so nya kura nya ba bi nhye na me se mo pe ba bi mfa ne nhye ma me oh bra o ma me fight ma
there you person fight man na yere see that na yere wo
oh say sister Barbara there we di first 4 years George worked and keeps working.
Yes, I think deputy minister there so mo man.
Yeah, deputy. Okosra no anu no George anope that se pa busianfo musu da mo se pa o se mutina fie hwe ye mpani ni nkwada doctors, nurses, teachers, police for all correct to you all. Se muni ho a PTV eni ho enti edwomfo ma ma menom ene wukwada dwom Accra di wukwada market. Ankaburu ya meka wontene aha she enra dia meka me ponko ye no na me bra before my MC Techiman Prince Adonyina send me message obuno wo behwe no wa akane ye akane ye ne me de me de he afrafra buno ne me kan me ka drobo kakra maka Techima kakra maka do maka kakra na ma miss na ma bra Prince good morning now where there me da se wunim se me de ye afrafra kon 20 but me kan me bribri bani so be hu se me de he ma asa no ma adulterate no
ma bene
Uncle Chama akabo why are they
you say sweet
Yakrama, Yeda Monsignor, me, I do make sure that the change from my baby, Yakramu.